pregnant woman has accused Sean Diddy Combs of drugging her drink at a Miami party. She claims she blacked out and later woke up in his bed, feeling torn and sore. This accusation is part of over 100 lawsuits filed against Diddy, including allegations of sexual from minors. Attorney Tony Busby, representing the victims, revealed the details during a press conference. Diddy's legal team denies all the claims, calling them false and defamatory, and says he will prove his innocence in court.
120 victims, including 25 who were minors at the time, one being a 9-year-old boy, have now hired Tony Busby as their lawyer. They are going after Diddy, and he held a press conference today to give all the details.
My name is Tony Busby. I'm a lawyer here in Houston. We've handled over the last 25 years some very big and very important cases. I believe that this one may surpass them all. The biggest secret in the entertainment industry that really wasn't a secret at all has finally been revealed to the world. We now represent 120 individuals who intend to bring civil claims in civil court against Sean Diddy Combs, as well as claims against many other individuals and entities that we will name as defendants as we file these individual cases. Our law firms have been retained by 120 individuals at this point. It is evenly divided between males and females. There are 60 males and 60 females. 62% identify as African American, 30% are white, and the remainder are Hispanic or Asian. The victims are from more than 25 states. When we talk about the ages of the victims when the conduct occurred, it's shocking. Our youngest victim at the time of the occurrence was 9 years old. We have an individual who was 14 years old. We have one who was 15. 25 of the 120 individuals who are plaintiffs in these cases were minors at the time of the acts complained of. The conduct at issue spans from the years 1991 all the way till this year, 2024. Now, although most of the victims who have stepped forward were victimized after 2015, this has been going on for a very long time. Most of these events and incidents occurred at parties, typically after parties, or album release parties, New Year's Eve parties, 4th of July parties, something they called a puppy party, the all-white party, although several of these events occurred at auditions. Many times, especially young people wanting to break into the industry, were coerced into this type of conduct in the promise of being made a star. Some of this behavior occurred at well-known venues in New York City. Some of this behavior occurred at private residences of people that we all know.
Busby went on to say that over half of these victims actually filed reports either with the police department or the hospital, and most of them that went to the hospital had drug testing done. Listen to the results.
You should know that more than 55% of the victims filed reports, reported this conduct to either the authorities, that is the police, or to hospitals. Several of the individuals, and when I say several, I mean many, who did in fact seek medical treatment were drug tested, and drugs were found in their system, weird drugs that you probably never heard of. One in particular that continues to pop up is a drug called xylazine, or trank, which based on our research is known as a horse tranquilizer.
He's not just going after Diddy, he is going to go after everyone who's involved in these parties and freak-offs. Now, everyone is wondering who those people are, and this is what he had to say.
Many of you came here thinking or hoping, or perhaps believing, that I may start naming.
New allegations today of sexual assault and exploitation by Combs. For the first time, we are hearing about victims who say they were minors when they were allegedly assaulted by the music star. The youngest allegedly just 9 years old. The allegations were revealed today by attorneys representing more than 100 alleged victims who are preparing to sue. So let's bring in NBC News entertainment correspondent Chloe Malas right now. So Chloe, we know there is currently a press conference underway. We do have a live picture of that. Can you just walk us through these new allegations questions and tell us if we've heard from Combs yet.
So the individual that you see on the screen right now, that is an attorney based out of Houston, Texas, and his name is Tony Busby. He's been a part of some very well-known litigation over the years involving a BP oil spill, even involving the Astroworld Music Festival crisis where some individuals were killed during a stampede. So he has made headlines before, but this is pretty shocking. So he is claiming right now at this press conference that he has had over 3,000 individuals reach out to his law firm in Houston, Texas, that he and his team have been vetting these claims, that now they are representing over 120 accusers, and that over the next 30 days they will begin to file different civil suits, that this is not a class action lawsuit, that they are going to continue to vet these allegations, but right now they feel strong about these. So he also said today that it's not just Combs that will be named as a defendant, that there will be other high-profile individuals, some household names. He says, quote, many powerful people, there are many dirty secrets.
Today, Houston attorney Tony Busby announced he plans to file at least 120 individual lawsuits. Busby's law firm and the Ava Law Group vetted claims and are now representing 60 men and 60 women, including 25 who say they were minors at the time of the alleged misconduct, spanning over 3 decades. Most of the acts allegedly happened in New York, California, Florida, with a few of the plaintiffs from here in Texas.
The day will come when we will name names other than Sean Combs, and there's a lot of names. The names that we're going to name, assuming that our investigators confirm and corroborate what we've been told, are names that will shock you.
An attorney for Combs issued a statement saying Mr. Combs, quote, denies as false any claim that he sexually abused anyone, including minors, and that he looks forward to proving his innocence. Combs is
Sean Diddy Combs, also known as P. Diddy, just had over 120 lawsuits filed against him. That's right, man. Over 120 different people are filing lawsuits against Sean Diddy Combs. This is all starting after this attorney right here filed all of these lawsuits. He's an attorney from Texas, and he is the one representing all of these people. He actually held a press conference earlier today where he actually revealed a bunch of critical information. This includes that he's had over 3,285 individuals calling and saying that they've been personally victimized by P. Diddy. And like I said, he is currently representing 120 victims in this situation. And these are crimes that P. Diddy allegedly committed within the last 20 years. The Texas attorney also revealed that several of the victims were underage when the incidents took place, with the attorney claiming that the youngest victim was only 9 years old.
Next tonight here, new and disturbing accusations against Sean Diddy Combs. A Texas attorney tonight says he now represents 120 alleged victims, men and women, whose allegations span more than 30 years. The accounts of the alleged victims have not been fully vetted, but their accusations involve the kind of described in a dozen civil lawsuits and the criminal case against Combs. Combs has pleaded not guilty to federal charges. His attorney tonight saying Combs emphatically denies any claim that he sexually abused anyone.
More accusers have come forward against hip-hop mogul Sean Diddy Combs.